DeepSeek claims that their R1 model was trained on 2,000 H800 GPUs in 55 days for $5.58 million. That is unbelievably inexpensive. So unbelievable, people don't believe it. The initial launch triggered a $600 billion Nvidia stock plunge. It went down about 17%. Some people worry that this is going to interfere with the big AI players in America, while others think this is actually good for innovation and making models and compute more efficient. Some people wonder how they even got these GPUs if there are sanctions in China limiting the chips they can get, and it's because they purchased these H800s before the full sanctions went into place, but the ones they have are less powerful than the H800s that would be sold in America. The head of the hedge fund is Liang Wenfeng, who is also the head of DeepSeek. Palmer Luckey is the founder of Oculus Rift VR, who eventually sold to Lenovo and then started his own defense technology company called Anduril. Now, he's deep into the defense and technology industry. He says, DeepSeek is legitimately impressive, but the level of hysteria is an indictment of so many. The $5 million number is bogus. It is pushed by a Chinese hedge fund to slow investments in AI startups, service their own shorts against American titans like Nvidia, and hide sanction evasion. America is a fertile bed for psyops like this because our media apparatus hates our technology companies and wants to see President Trump fail. Side note, I'm not going into the politics, I'm just telling you what Palmer Luckey said. We have so many useful idiots uncritically reporting Chinese propaganda as fact because on some level they want to be true. They love seeing hundreds of billions of dollars wiped off the market cap of our largest companies. Speaking of reporting uncritically, it was actually a viewer of this channel who prompted me to look into this. Thank you. Palmer's not the only one who thinks that this was done on purpose so they could short Nvidia stock and then crash it and make money. Bojin Tungas, who's a well-known AI consultant who has an account on X that's pretty popular, says, "So you're telling me that a Chinese hedge fund released an LLM with unverified claims about its training setup and efficiency, which ended up wiping out trillions of dollars in the US stock market, and we are supposed to believe that there is nothing shady going on." I don't know where that trillions number comes from, but I can understand that if Nvidia tanked and it went down 600 billion, that could have had an effect on a lot of other things too. I agree with this article that the smart money's still on Nvidia and that this is not going to be a long-term problem for them because there's still a whole entire industry that's going to need Nvidia GPUs. One company that may not even entirely be telling the truth did not just disrupt this whole entire thing. I mean, think about it. We're only just beginning to scale where we're going to be with AI. There are entire nuclear power plants being built and approved just to power the data centers that are coming. What's coming hasn't even really hit yet. We got 3 to 5 years to go before AGI happens. Let's not get carried away saying this one thing is just going to destroy Nvidia. I think they're going to stay in the long run. Yeah, their stock might be a little bit overvalued now by some analysts, but it's, they still have a long way to go. I don't even think they're at the peak yet. In any case, this serves as a wake-up call about open source AI. I hope that American tech giants besides just Meta with Llama will start to make very large frontier models. Google is especially positioned for this. They have Gemini, their closed source proprietary model. They have Gemma, their open source model. They need to ramp up the Gemma team and really prop them up because they could make a giant open source state-of-the-art foundation model that could keep us competitive in the frameworks and ecosystems around AI being built around US technology. I still believe without a doubt that all competition in open source is healthy and necessary, contributes to humanity, and is good globally. But I would like to see that healthy competition fosters some innovation from America. Next order of business on the agenda is that OpenAI claims that DeepSeek may have inappropriately used its model's output. In other words, they think that OpenAI models were used to generate synthetic data to train DeepSeek-R1. And I was thinking about it. It's like DeepSeek was fully open source, open weights, and even the research paper was open, but they never open sourced their data set that they used for training. So, Now, one might argue that OpenAI took a lot of data from elsewhere to train their models. So if synthetic data came out of there to train DeepSeek-R1, then that's just par for the course. And when you think about it, we could be headed into this world of AI gobbles up training data, then is used to train synthetic data for another model, and then that keeps happening. And then internet and AI ends up being like a recursive loop of recycled, reformatted data. Well, that about wraps it up. If anything new comes out related to DeepSeek, I'll make a video about it. If not, then I'll be planning videos for some other models that I'll be exploring, and I'll let you know what I come up with. And if you found some value in this video, please click the like button. If you want to see me review AI language models and also give tutorials on how you can do your own AI stuff in Linux and the occasional news stories as things are pertinent, please subscribe. And if you want to be notified when I make a new video, please hit the notification bell. Take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and I'll see you in the next video.